Memories and possibilities are ever more hideous than realities. Herbert West, 1922. I don't know who that is.
There I was, after all those years, at the threshold of a nightmarish place. I never thought I'd have the courage to return.
You love this game's name? It is just Asylum, yeah.
While I had been toying with the idea for a while, that day I had woken up with a peculiar urge to return to Hanwell Mental Institute.
Is that my wife? She looks kind of like a ghost, or maybe she might be dead. I don't know.
Of course, there was a strong reason to come here, but the circumstances that led me back to the Institute were oddly dreamlike, as if I wasn't in control of my own actions.
Maybe. Yeah, she's definitely dead. You know, this has a very 1970s like horror movie aesthetic with the opening. I dig it. I dig it.
Why was I doing this? I needed to know what this place had done to me, the meaning behind those bizarre visions. I'd rather face the direful truth than live in blissful oblivion.
Okay, so just so you guys know, this is an actual point-and-click adventure. It's not gonna be, for first-person type thing. Well, it isn't first-person, but it's not like a shooter or anything. Alright, so what do we got here? Logs. Nothing. Alright, well, let's check. If you guys ever watched me play Scratches, this is gonna be very similar. Oh, zoom in. I loved Scratches. That was a great game. To toggle hotspots. What the heck are... It says tats. I don't know what the hell that did. Okay, whatever. I realized that I didn't have my notepad. My memory was failing me, so keeping notes would be a dire necessity. I was ready to go in, but I really needed to bring my notepad with me. Alright, fine, I get it. Are we gonna call Jerry? I hope so. I love that guy. Even though he screwed us. He was a fraudster. As I grabbed my notepad, I was struck by a sense of confidence I hadn't expected. I felt ready to tackle the mysteries inside the looming structure. I don't know what I'm doing. Come on. Let me adjust my rear view mirror. Alright, fine. I can't do anything fun. What's over here? Right-click to open your journal. Enter the Institute. No, we're going over here first. What a strange rock formation. Beautiful, yet somehow disquieting. Its pearly surface captured the last golden rays of the waning sun. Darkness was imminent. Alright, I'll go inside. Oh, hey, it's a tree. A gloomy forest bordered the grounds of the Institute, creating a pronounced sense of isolation. Okay. I know. Alright, here we go. Ooh, 8 p.m. This must be in the middle of summer. There's no way it's that bright out. We don't go by military times here.
Welcome to the Hanwell Mental Institute. What can I do for you?
I wasn't expecting to find anyone here.
Oh? And why is that?
Well, this is gonna sound a bit strange, but I thought this building was abandoned.
As you can see, that's no longer the case. My name is Julia, and I'm the receptionist for the Institute. Why are you here?
Well, I was once a patient. Enter.
This is an awkward situation. I was hoping to take a look around the Institute.
But you thought it was abandoned.
Indeed, and that's why I thought nobody would mind.
We certainly do mind. This is private property, you know. Hanwell Mental Institute was never abandoned, just closed to the public until recently. And still, deserted or not, it's not like just anyone can walk inside. You do realize that.
This caught me completely by surprise. I'm not sure what to say.
Well, you can start by explaining yourself. Why did you come here?
Why are you so standoffish? Yeah, well, it is military time here. Let's see, topics. Building not abandoned? People, Julia. Okay.
The last thing I expected was to find people here tonight. I assumed the Institute had shut down indefinitely.
Not indefinitely. It's true that it ceased to operate for a number of years, but we're in the process of reopening it now. While not in the most pristine of conditions, which should be evident if you look around, the structure is still robust and usable, but there's a lot of work to do.
I must say its general state is indeed rough, but I can see how with some cleanup, intensive cleanup, you could get this place up and running again.
Also, other mental hospitals in the region are growing overcrowded, which has prompted state authorities to reuse this place.
Why are other hospitals so overcrowded?
I can't say. Maybe it's the times we're living in. Don't you feel somewhat overwhelmed by everything that's going on in the world?
What year is this?
I often do. Guess some people are less prepared to cope with all that and, need help.
I see your point.
Still, that doesn't mean I can allow a complete stranger in.
We can count to 24. We just like clocks with 12s. 12 hours on it. Do you not have regular clocks there? Over in Europe? Come on. I thought you guys created those clocks. Was it the Greeks, though?
So, let me get this straight. The whole institute is being reopened?
That's what I said. Patients from smaller hospitals who are not getting proper attention are being relocated here, and extensive renovations are scheduled to begin tomorrow.
It all seems rather empty, though.
Tonight, it's just me, security, Dr. Miller, and a few patients in the building.
Do we gotta keep asking about this stuff? I want to find the creepy crap. Come on. I don't want to talk to this woman anymore.
But where are all the workers? I don't see any ongoing construction or renovations.
It's almost nighttime. Everyone else is arriving in the morning.
This isn't my first time here, you know.
Oh, you used to work here?
Well, I'm very much acquainted with this institute.
I was
You
a
should have
patient.
said so in the first place. I still don't understand why you came all the way up here in the evening.
There's something from those old days that I need to find, and quite urgently. It's a health issue.
You sound serious.
Very much so.
And you're looking for...
Documents mostly, maybe some notes. There's a matter of great importance that I need to understand.
Well, it's a highly unusual situation, but it's not like you can cause much trouble. And if you do, I'll have the security guard have a not-so-friendly talk with you.
Oh.
Understood.
Let's
can
talk
cause
rules
trouble.
then. First, you're fully responsible for your own safety.
Okay, that's fine.
I accept all the risks.
You must also leave before dawn. The construction workers are arriving early and will turn the place upside down. And please, steer clear of the upper floors.
Oh, I'm going
There's
there.
dangerous equipment up there. Do we have an agreement?
Yes, we do. Thank you so much, Julia. This means a lot.
Very well. Go ahead. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Are there actually
too.
patients here?
Something tells me this is my last chance before the Institute as I knew it ceases to be.
It's going to be a whole different place in the morning, that's for sure.
But are there actual patients here? Why are they doing all of this construction when there are patients here?
You said there's more people here. Patients too?
Yes, although we're operating with reduced staff. The establishment is far from ready, as should be apparent, meaning mostly low-risk patients have been readmitted.
In this state? I don't understand.
It could use some maintenance, yes. And trust me, I'm freezing to death without those radiators working.
I was under the impression nobody cared about this place anymore, which is why I thought it wouldn't hurt to have a quick look around.
You could have gotten hurt, though. It's not safe to walk everywhere. For instance, no one is allowed on the 3rd floor yet, which is falling apart.
Oh, I'm going
Still,
there.
this
So
is all so
excited.
strange.
Why do you say that? There's nothing strange about an eminent mental hospital reopening for the benefit of society.
You mentioned that patients are being relocated.
Correct. There's hardly anyone here tonight, but a crew of construction workers will be arriving first thing in the morning. I understand the plan is to have the Institute operating at full capacity in about 10 days.
That's ambitious given the state of the building.
They said it looks worse than it really is, you know.
I know, right? I don't really... You know what? I'm suspicious. I'm very suspicious.
Don't you find it strange that they're reopening the Institute after all this time?
I don't see what's odd about that. Experts deemed the building usable. Similar mental hospitals didn't have such luck, though, and have been demolished.
What experts?
Don't you find it strange that they're reopening the Institute after all this time?
I don't see what's odd about that. Experts deemed the building usable. Similar mental hospitals didn't have such luck, though, and have been demolished.
Oh my gosh, didn't you just say that? Alright, fine.
Don't you find it...
I don't see...
Okay, fine.
You know, I didn't have the best of experiences at the Hanwell Mental Institute.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry to hear that. As I told you, I'm not familiar with those days. My understanding is that things were... rough. But I can assure that all current staff members are new, and everyone is eager to get this place up and running again.
Julia, your enthusiasm is commendable, considering the state of this place.
I like to think positive.
She's in on it. I suspect her of everything. Alrighty.
Part of the reason why I came back is to make sense out of my involvement in the Institute.
It sounds as if you didn't enjoy working here.
Well, you could say it was a traumatic period in my life.
It
Wow.
wasn't working.
Yeah. I'm even having nightmares about it.
Seriously?
It's been bothering me for weeks. This pressing feeling that I need to do or understand some decisive detail, almost as if I forgot something of extreme importance here.
I hope you find what you're looking for then.
Oh boy.
I've been thinking about this institute for a long time now, but only today realized that I needed to come here one more time. Like a strange sense of urgency.
You're beginning to sound awfully cryptic. If you didn't like it here, then why are you doing this?
That's a great question. Why am I doing this?
Okay, I need to get back to work now. Try to make it a quick visit for your peace of mind.
Fine.
Alright. Thank you.
I feel like I might be crazy. Wait, Dr. Miller?
So, we're on good terms now?
Yes, if you need information about something, you can come to me. I can get a bit intimidating at this time of the day, but between you and me, I don't mind a bit of company. This place can get on your nerves.
Got it. I promise I'll try to relieve your boredom. So who's Dr. Miller?
He has been appointed as the new head director of the Institute, and he's overseeing the whole reopening process.
I thought Hanwell was the director. Isn't that the name of the institute?
That was a long time ago, and I'm not sure about that history either. I do recall that Dr. Miller and Dr. Hanwell were acquainted with each other. And I don't think Dr. Miller is planning to change the name of the Institute either, out of respect for Dr. Hanwell.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's different
Where can I find Dr. Miller?
endings.
I'm sorry, I can't tell you.
Why?
Because that area is off limits and we had an agreement.
Fine. I don't want to get you into trouble.
He's on the 3rd floor? What? I thought it was dangerous
I
up
have
there.
nothing else to say about this.
Fine by me. If that's all, I'll get back to work.
Alright, I'm gonna bug you again.
How are you holding up?
Fine, all things considered. I really hope they fix the radiators tomorrow.
I hear you. The atmosphere is chilling.
Remembering my past.
My memories of this place are hazier than I thought.
It's likely its current state of disarray. I also find it disconcerting at times. The darkness and stillness of the night doesn't help either.
That's very true.
Alright, I'm done.
That's all for now. I'll be back.
I spent freaking 10 minutes talking to her. All I want to do is find horrible atrocities. And maybe a refrigerator with some gross stuff in it. Ooh, what's this? Fancy noblemen. Look at this garbage. An old but elegant grandfather clock, which unfortunately was no longer working. Unfortunately, the clock was broken. I'd have to find another means to keep track of time. Alright, fine. There was a series of uninteresting magazines on the table. Dated, too. I don't know, that Eyeball magazine with that guy who's like a little ant was looks pretty interesting. Thorazine! I'm pretty sure that's a bad drug. Probably. But I wanna explore. Ooh. I began to remember the layout of the building. This was the administrative area with offices for a few key staff members. An office of someone named Hawthorne. But it's closed. Sullivan Goings? What? Miskatonic University. Walter Toneweber. The vast and lonely ocean extended as far as the eye could see. I felt like I was at the end of the world. Just as we came from them, one day we'll all return to the eternal waters. The howling wind just wouldn't die down. It was unsettling. Oh, I'm going into the janitor's closet. Man, I need a light. Just a bunch of meaningless notes left for the poor janitor. Nothing that provided me with relevant information, just directions for the janitor. What's this? Am I going to need to know this stuff? Judging by the smell, it had been a while since anyone had emptied that trash. Ooh. The garbage bag caught my interest, as it was rather new compared to the rest. It seemed to be filled with papers. The plastic bag was too thick to tear with my bare hands. I was going to need a sharp object to tear this bag. Why are my hands so dirty? I'm not the new janitor! Several liquids were of no use to me, some of them dangerous even. The boxes seemed to be filled with random junk. I had the impression that if it worked, the radio would only play pre-war transmissions. The likely broken down radio wouldn't even serve as a collector's item. I don't know about that. People like collecting a lot of garbage. This place is trash, though. I gotta come back with a frickin' knife or something. Classical gold. Wait, can I actually do anything with it? Violin Concertos Op 8. I don't know. I might need to know that later. Alright, out of here. What? You don't want me walking around a freaking mental institute with a knife? Brandishing a knife? That sounds like a good time to me. Alright, what does this say? Archives, meeting room, visiting room. WC. I think that means water closet. Records, notes, essays, even newspapers, but nothing of importance. Ooh, a map. Speaker wiring. Ah, it's a diagram. The wiring diagram seems to indicate the location of speakers across this section of the first floor. Ah, so many names. I don't know what any of these people are. A knife. I figured the letter opener would come in handy. Okay, letter opener, but I can use it like a knife. The safe may have stored valuable stuff once, but all that remained was meaningless. Items. A fairly elegant letter opener. Sharp, too. Alright. Alright, this room is... well, I got my knife, but... let's check down here first. I don't really know how this place is operating. Look at this. This place is trashed. Hanwell Mental Institute. 1. Beginnings. For decades, the Hanwell Mental Institute housed patients of many ages with varying degrees of mental illness. Feeble-minded men and women not fit for living independently in society were admitted and received excellent nursing care. With a hygienic environment, really, magnificent facilities, and well-qualified personnel, the Institute strived to attend to all their needs. The 4-story building was constructed atop a cliff, amidst a leafy and calm forest, with the goal of housing over 300 patients. This particular location ensured maximum security. Access was severely restricted, and any patient attempting to leave would have to descend a rocky and winding path down to the base of a high mountain, thwarting any attempt to escape the facilities. I thought they were saying they were just going to have to risk getting shot. Every day, patients could spend their time in the vast courtyard, library, or game room. Ooh, game room. And take part in other leisure activities. The most capable ones were periodically selected to help with daily duties such as laundry, cooking, administrative tasks, and such. Groups were assembled and assigned to a therapist according to the cognitive capabilities of their members, engaging each individual in diverse approaches to therapy. These included standard rehabilitation, hydrotherapy, group therapy, and, for the more difficult cases, other more stringent methods. You mean like electroshock therapy? I bet you there's electroshock therapy in this game. There better be. Alright. Oh, it says to read it more clearly, hit tab. Oh, well, I was able to read it okay. Right? Right. This better be good. I better see some horrors in here. Relaxing classical music. I feel like I'm gonna have to go back around and find those for puzzles. Please be more mindful of the vinyl records. Their covers are scattered all over this section, and they're getting damaged. We can't let patients play with them, although I've seen members of the staff being careless with them as well. It's a shame and a disgrace to all the hard work we nurses do here to keep this place running smoothly, Alice. I bet you most of my nieces and nephews can't read this. Actually, though, they probably could. I bet you Hugo couldn't read that. Nobody reads cursive anymore. That didn't deserve my attention. Psychotherapy in our society. I don't really want to read that. Perception? Uses and abuses of psychology. Now this is what I want to read. No. No, they are literate. They just can't... I actually think... I think it was Monty who was having trouble reading handwriting. Because they just... Nobody handwrites anymore, so they don't know. Alright, I don't know what any of this is. Mine's kind of gotten that way too, sometimes. But at least I can sign my name. Blackboard seems to have been used and overused through countless years. Why did you come? I don't know why I came. Actually, I kind of... Well, I don't. The character does. No, I'm not going to read the chapter on memory. What's in here? I want to take those. Why can't I take these classes? Maybe I can come back for them later. Visitors would sit here to speak with their relatives or loved ones. Such a desolate sight. Now it was heartbreaking. Uh-oh, I gotta sneeze. Ah! That's what I get for house cleaning today. Kicking up all that dust. Oh, man. Okay, what's in here? Thank you. Oh, it's the main. Alright, well, let me go back here. Oh, man. I hate sneezing, but... Oh, I might have another one. But it does feel good afterwards, you know? A thick veil of grime covered the window, and it was a shame. I could have used a glimpse of the outside world. Ooh, the bathroom. Out of service. I wasn't planning to go in anyway. Yeah, I was. Ew. Men's room, evidently. What intrigued me was that the women's room was nowhere in the vicinity. Are there no women here? Is this men's only? Yeah, Chusman used to scare the shit out of the cats when he would sneeze. Daisy, you don't remember Daisy, but he would sneeze and she would just like run upstairs. No way I'd come closer to those things. Perhaps a long time. Oh yeah, I missed that. Whatever. Well, I can't look in the toilet. You know what? I don't wanna. Look at those flies. I don't wanna look in that toilet. No, I haven't one yet. I just started. What's this? Nothing. And hey, Gabby. Oh, turn that on. Get another example of the sad state of disrepair in this place. I cannot believe they actually have patience here. What the heck? What the hell, you guys? Alright, I got this. I gotta go use this letter opener. Alright, let's hope. Perception? Fam? Care? What is that supposed to mean? Let's see, logs. Oh. It's actually the... Well, that's good to know if I need to go back and find something, but... Collections, credits... Wait, hold on. Name, date of admission. Wait, I am schizophrenic? Why does it say schizophrenia? What is this? Date of admission? collections. Let's see. Reading skills. How thorough the patient is when reading and collecting important documents. Oh. Look, I am not schizophrenic. I swear. Alright. Well, I'm not sure. We're gonna go down this now. We're going down this way. Ooh, my journal is updated. Here we go. Letter opener. Tasks. Patient being relocated. Note in the janitor cop. Wait. Kirkbride architecture. Do I gotta go back and talk to Julia? Do I? Damn it. Frustratingly, this door wouldn't open. Shame. I could have used some fresh air. I need to talk to somebody who's, you know, insane. Female infirmary. Library and female infirmary. Oh, get out of there. Come on. No. No. We'll just go this way. No. Door seems to be stuck. Try as I might, I couldn't get it open. I don't see anything. Cafeteria. No hospital would be complete without a good old-fashioned corkboard. Door was shut tight. Oh, I love how they're just bloody handprints. Listen. This is more like a hog, okay? No, this is not like a pissed. I haven't even had anything to drink. This isn't a mislay point and click. This is from the developer who did Scratches, which was more like an old school point and click, you know, RPG. Alright, well that's not getting me anywhere. I didn't mean to say, because I gotta go to the bathroom, that's why. I'm thinking about going to the bathroom. Alright, let's go to the other side. Doors seem to be latched from the other side. That's the library. What the hell? You know what? I gotta go bug Julia. I'm gonna be like, how dare you? How dare you guys have patience here? Nothing. This switch was useless. This doesn't seem all, like, nice and everything. Oh, hold on. I saw a map. Here we go. You are here. Okay. Archives meeting room. Alright, let's go back. This is... Wow. This place is pretty big. Is there? Probably. I'm gonna go in a second. Hold on. Chewie, stop biting my fingers. BB Ty, close your eyes. That is a man's butt. Can't be looking at that. Oh, I can go upstairs. That was totally a man's butt.
Oh, one more thing, Julia.
More than one more thing.
You know, I found the most strange note in the trash.
Are you picking up random trash?
What? No. I just happened to see the paper in a bag.
Okay, I'll bite. What's on the paper?
It looks like notes for chapters in a book. Very abbreviated.
Well, there are many books in the meeting room.
You're right. I might go and take another look.
Wait. These people really... You know what would make this game better? If these people had British voice actors. This place totally should be British. let's see.
What do you know about the Kirkbride architecture?
Phew, that's a loaded topic. It's the structure of this very same building.
Yes, I assumed as much.
But I know it became dated and impractical, and a big part of the upcoming renovations beginning tomorrow is to turn this old design into a more flexible layout.
Sounds ambitious.
I hear they're going to tear the place apart.
Plus, it would make it feel more gothic, right? You know? Old-timey gothic. Alright, so,
Don't you think the patients currently admitted at the Institute will react poorly to the extensive layout changes?
That's thoughtful of you, but look at this place. It's huge. The workers could get started on the female wing and the males wouldn't hear a thing.
Yes, I can't argue with that. This topic is giving me a headache.
Yeah, me too.
I know it's not in the time frame, but it would be fun. Alright, I don't know.
I have nothing else to say about it.
Alright, fine.
Fine by me.
Topics, tasks. Now I gotta go investigate which office.
What can you tell me about the offices in this area?
Not much. It's your usual administrative offices. There's the archives room, another one for staff meeting. But you knew all this, right?
Oh, certainly. I was just asking how you felt about them.
I feel indifferent about them. They are administrative rooms. In any case, you're welcome to go in the archives and meeting rooms, but please refrain from entering offices of former doctors. Those should be locked anyway.
Got it.
I agree. She does sound a little bit like, you know, the Dev's girlfriend. Or something. Yes, I want my 1812 British Gothic Insane Asylum. I mean, if it's not... what are we even doing? I'm not gonna talk to her anymore. How do I get out of here?
See you later, Julia.
Alright, we're going upstairs. I could catch glimpses of the outside world through the windows, but menacing clouds ruined the view. Apparently the door is latched from the other side. I bet you this one's latched too. Yep. Try as I might, the door wouldn't open. It's over here. The view might once have been breathtaking, but between the stains, dirt, and the gloomy night, it was anything but. You know, BB10, I'm gonna eventually have to find a walkthrough for this. You know it's gonna happen. At some point, I'm gonna get super stuck. And then I'm just gonna break. The state of disrepair in the Institute was truly mind-boggling. What are you screaming? I'm just, see, it's gonna, see, Cassie knows it's gonna happen. Huh. Are these, like, famous paintings? I don't know. It is. It's absolutely massive. There's no point in rummaging through the trash can, but scratches, we were just, you know, wandering a small little house. Oh, I haven't done anything yet! Why are you strangulating me? Alright, so, now what? What am I gonna do? Investigate offices. No, get out of there. Psychology of love. It's a brain, BB10! It's a brain! Okay. What's this? I hadn't come to the Institute to sit down and read gossip magazines. What if there's good stuff in there? Useless as they were, the chairs couldn't even pass for proper decoration in such a broken state. Alright, this is not really... Alright, this is not even an office. Clearly! What if this game has a love story in it, BB10? What if there is a love story? It should have a love story, actually. I think so. There were probably multiple bug species crawling on that blanket. Anxious as I was to find the reason behind my visions, I wasn't inclined to rummage through organic trash. Alright, so which offices? What am I in? Maybe this one. Alright, I can't get in there. Let me go down here. It's archives. Alright, this is definitely an office. Still perceive the smell of intensely strong cigarettes. Yeah, I can too. It reminds me of bowling alleys. Whatever, just my schizophrenia. I don't know. Am I supposed to find something? The Doctor and the Soul. The sense and nonsense in psychology. This is all boring. Horizons of anthropology. Self and others. The psychotic. Now this is what I'm talking about. But it's all boring. Come on. It says investigate offices. Let's see. But this is a lot. Oh, note about... I have to go look. Something like that. Perception and fam care. So, let's see. Family caregiving, 310. But what is that? Alright, I need my book. I gotta write this down. What do you mean? Why? What is lewd? What is lewd? I gotta get my book out. Alright, so 310. Sexuality and aging. Yeah, I wrote it down. Alright, but what is that gonna... I haven't come across anything that needs a code yet. I didn't either. He just like zeroes in on it. Everybody else is just like oblivious, just, you know, doing their whatever, and you're just like staring at sexuality and aging. The secured window gave me a sudden sense of claustrophobia. Alright. 310. But I don't know what... Latch from the other side. Nope. This door seems to be stuck. It seems to be sucked. It does kind of suck, but why can I look in here, but I can't do anything? Why can't I look through these windows? Male infirmary beyond this area were the low-risk cells. These were low-risk? Where were the high-risk cells? I gotta go bug Julia again. God. Let's see. Hot to high-risk male patient cells. That's where I gotta go. I do! I do! I want a horror show! Come on!
Have you been upstairs?
Not at all.
Don't lie to me. I thought I could trust you, but I may start having second thoughts.
All right, I'm sorry. I had a quick look, but didn't go very far.
Please, I told you, the upper floors are off limits. Don't make me regret giving you permission to enter the building.
Don't worry, Julia. You can trust me.
No, you
I won't
can't.
cause you any trouble. Cross my heart.
That's my other self talking. That's not really me. I'll forget this in 5 minutes. Alright, so...
So there should be more staff arriving soon.
Yes, in addition to construction workers, both more staff and more patients are scheduled to arrive in the morning.
Alright, so...
This topic is giving me a headache.
Alright, fine.
Yeah,
I have nothing else to say
Well,
about
it does say I'm schizophrenic.
fine by me. If that's all, I'll get back to work.
Alright.
This topic is...
Yeah.
Alright, I guess there's nothing else.
Look, I found this lying around.
That looks dangerous.
It's just a letter opener.
You've heard of tetanus, right? It can kill you.
Wait, isn't that like a very old disease?
Somewhat. It has been declining since the 40s, but not everyone has been vaccinated. Are you?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I was.
Well, make sure
It's
you don't
fine.
cut yourself with that thing.
Alright, this is not getting me anywhere.
I'm done for now.
I'm going outside. The outside forest felt more menacing in the dark of the night. I wasn't planning on spending too much time outside. Let's see, I'm gonna go over here. The ominous rock was still there, and as ancient as the water surrounding it. I'm pretty sure I got vaccinated. I don't know. I felt as if the Institute was almost daring me to go back inside. Dark and foreboding, as one would expect. I don't even know. I have no idea what I have no records of what I've been vaccinated with, so I really, really hope I was vaccinated for measles. I should have been. And at least measles and at least polio, because I feel like that's going to have a comeback soon. Well, time to go back in because there's nothing for me to do out here. I'm just gonna go back upstairs. I mean, why not? What's she gonna do about it? Shush! I need to find another way to track time. I know I had chicken pox. I remember back in the day, they used to have chicken pox parties when one of us would get a chicken pox. All the people, the neighbors and stuff would have all the kids get together and get it, just to get it and get it over with. And then we all realized that, you know, now there is a chance we get shingles. Yeah, exactly. My Mirrors gets shingles. I don't know if I'm gonna get it or not, but alright, let's see. Archives. October 14th. Nothing that provided me with relevant information. Alright. Alright, I've already been in here. No, this is not. The office of someone named Popcorn. There's a little... Oh! I didn't need to cut that. Oh, come on! Let me... Come... Let me get the, Let me, pick the lock or something. Oh, did I miss this? I think I missed this room. The dimly lit office belonged to Dr. Anne Ebersbacher, a stern and cold psychologist whom I remembered from my stay at the Institute. Dang it, it's too fast! I was surprised to find the room unlocked. The statue was fairly heavy and somewhat tacky. Universidad de Tarapacá? I don't know. I was wondering what happened to these people. Ooh. Cassette player owned by Dr. Ebersbacher possibly meant she may have used it to record her thoughts or sessions. There are no tapes? Perhaps there would be a cassette somewhere in this office. When I first arrived at the Institute, I wasn't sure what to expect. Though it's well located and its facilities are modern and effective, the horse and buggy mentality of the staff and approach to medicine are appalling. It's been a few weeks already since I got here, and I know for certain that I won't get along well with Ellis. I can appreciate Dr. Hanwell's perspective and his need to take a firm hand in everyday activities at the Institute. I know too well what it means to deal with these sick, mindless individuals. But Ellis is an altogether different matter. His attitude is borderline brutish and dates back to a bygone era of barbaric practices. I can't understand how this character has attained so much rank and power at the Institute. Wish I could understand what Hanwell saw in him. In spite of the general adverse environment, I'm anxious to start testing my theories with a number of patients. Fortunately, the staff seem to respect my background and extensive studies. They almost seem intimidated by them. Even Ellis treats me differently, with a kind of silent doubt, as if he didn't know what to expect. I've seen how he treats women in the Institute. Guess they must be some sort of puzzle to him. So I look forward to keeping my notes and observations in this journal. I'll be working with a particularly diverse group, with some of its members exhibiting extreme and promising pathologies. Rebecca is by far the most intriguing subject. This woman has been a schizophrenic from a young age, exhibiting a rambling and erratic personality. No family, no social life to speak of. She used to live in the suburbs, where she'd roam aimlessly in the streets. Your typical town loony. Last year, she was viciously raped by 2 thugs, then left heavily beaten and bruised in a damp alley. It's a miracle she's still alive. It's a miracle. Anyone cared enough to save her. Sadly, she became pregnant after the attack. Man, this is kind of dark. Which sent her psyche into an even darker downward spiral. Her mind is in a nadir now. She thinks she's carrying the spawn of the devil and has repeatedly attempted to perform an abortion. A fringe case by any measure, the sort of patient that would have received unabashed shock treatment in other institutions, and the perfect subject to test newer, less invasive approaches to mind healing. Our first group therapy session will begin tomorrow with about half a dozen patients, or so I've been told. I'm going to focus on one particular group for now, and I believe Hanwell himself will be present for the first sessions. Nothing of the sort has been attempted in this place, and I'm excited to take the first steps into a brighter new age for psychology. Yeah, it's I was not expecting them to be like going to those types of themes. Alright. Anything else? Let's see. Drawers. There's got to be a tape here somewhere. Yes, Eberspacher had a degree in clinical psychology. I would hope so. What am I supposed to be looking at? Said to... I don't know what, I wish I could find a tape or something. Let's see. Well, I've been investigating. What I'm looking for. Oh. Hanwell Mental Institute 6. Anne Eberspacher. An ideal complement. The recovery rate at the institute was high thanks to advanced treatments and novel group therapy techniques pioneered by the universally acclaimed psychologist Dr. Anne Eberspacher. Even patients with extreme mental disorder showed meaningful progress under her care and went on to enjoy full lives within the walls of the institute. Many others returned to their families in time, ready to face new challenges and experiences in their improved conditions. Dr. Eberspacher organized and directed group therapy sessions for patients who had a chance of recovering or demonstrated an ability to reason. She even took part in many of those sessions herself, investigating an unusual amount of effort in her patients' progress. Colleagues remember her soft, caressing voice. It had a magical effect, soothing everyone around her. Her dedication was initially perceived by the rest of the staff as the mark of passion and altruism, but in time it became apparent that her interest was purely medical. Although Dr. Eberspacher was a generally moral and honorable person, she was in fact wholly uninterested in the patients themselves, and was focused rather on the improvement of science. It was by pure chance that her patients improved in return. In later years, Dr. Eberspacher's demeanor became cold and calculating. She began to neglect herself, always showing up to work untidy and exuding a somber mood. Rumors that she made a startling discovery abound to this day. A startling discovery? I have no idea. And how did she even have that in her... Why did she even have that in her office? Ooh. Well, I can't do anything with that. Like, maybe that's where I can use that 310. Aha! Let's try it. Yep. There we go. And we got a tape. Alright. Don't I have... How do I get this cassette? Didn't I pick it up? It's not letting me. Surely, there's... Okay. Oh, I have to... There. Okay. Alright, there we go.
Earlier this morning I used foul language in reprimanding a clumsy nurse who forgot to lock the door to the female wing. Truly offensive, dirty words. I don't recall ever doing that before. I've clearly been under a lot of stress lately. My worst fear is becoming another Alice, so I need to remain level-headed and focused. It's this place. There's a general feeling of unease in the Institute, and those unsettling rumors don't help. But the main reason for my jumpy state has to be the baffling regression in Group E. It's disconcerting and worrying. I'm giving Alice too many reasons to use shock treatment on these patients and take all of us decades back in time. Alice Hawthorne, the backwards time traveler, that fucking bastard. Huh, there you go. I did it again. Of all the cases, Rebecca is obviously the most puzzling one. She's having nightmares about her attackers again, after a month of not uttering a word about the incident. And she's also becoming increasingly violent. I fear she will seriously harm herself. Yesterday, Alice found her viciously scratching her stomach. So much she left flesh wounds. She should be giving birth sometime in July. That's 3 weeks from now. Certainly this fact could be the explanation for her regression, if it wasn't for the rest of them.
What? Well, Decky's back and... What? Whatever. Well, Group E. It was crucial for my peace of mind to go to look further into this mysterious Group E and whether I'd been part of it. But I'm a guy. I don't think men were in Group E, right? I vaguely remember Dr. Eberspacher as a therapist who treated patients with novel psychology methods. I guess we gotta go back and talk to Julia again. "9 p.m.
Julia, it's Bruno. Our adorable high-risk patient has escaped again. No idea how he does that. Please call someone. I need assistance immediately. I'm outside the cafeteria.
What? He said now we got a high-risk patient? Well, hey, B-Coin. Oh, she's not there. Maybe I can rifle through her documents. Several scribbled notes were scattered on the desk. They were mostly uninteresting doodles that Julia had probably drawn while bored. What are all these names? Probably... I don't know. Oh, these are probably all backers. I was a backer, but I don't think I paid enough to get my name listed here. So, there's no Chudah on this list. I don't know. Just like the rest of the Institute, the phone, albeit stylish, was old and dusty. Seems like Julia had a lot of paperwork to do. Ooh. It was a good idea to keep that coat nearby, considering the biting cold. An elegant typewriter was sitting on Julia's desk. They were sure that was the classic model used by famed writer Michael Arthate. It was, you could basically, when you back games or whatever, you can choose what name you want to have in your credits. Most of the time you can. Alright. We gotta go to the cafeteria. Hey, Sam. I think the cafeteria is over here.
Hold on.
What the? Who is this
Who the
guy?
hell are you?
I'm just looking around.
You what? Does this look like a shopping mall to you?
I spoke with Julia and she gave me permission. You don't need to worry about me.
This place. It's unbelievable. Am I the only one taking my job seriously?
Well,
Look, it doesn't matter. I have enough on my plate with this patient on the loose. Just be on your way.
Patient on the loose?
Yeah, I managed to lock him inside the cafeteria. See for yourself.
This guy doesn't seem very menacing, though. Let's see. I can't see anything. Oh. He's got a nice smile. What? He had a nice smile. Come on. Doesn't mean he can't be a crazed lunatic, but yeah, everything's going okay, Sam. Now what?
I see what you mean. That guy seems dangerous.
Dangerous? He's a flaming demon. He's tearing down the whole place. At this rate, there won't be a cafeteria in the morning.
You do seem busy, but can I ask some questions anyway?
Sure, whatever. The name's Bruno.
But Bruno, like, you don't seem very, you know... The sky's going nuts in there. You don't seem that, I don't know.
Like I said, I met Julia at the entrance. She seems to be a really nice person.
She's cool, but that's also her weakness. Sometimes she can be too nice.
What do you mean?
For example, as a receptionist, she let in a complete stranger who talks too much.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
About this.
Stop pestering me, will you?
Fine.
Do you know this Dr. Miller?
Yeah, I've seen him around. But he's a reserved fellow. Haven't spoken much with him. He's the one calling the shots now.
What do you mean, calling the shots?
Dude, are you a bit slow? He's going to be in charge when this place officially reopens. And I hear he's also secured the money to make all this happen.
Wow.
I wonder if he called Jerry. Maybe that's how he got the money.
Out of curiosity, do you know where Dr. Miller got all that money from?
I understand he's famous in his country of origin, much like the previous owner of this place. And famous people make money. But that's all I know. I don't like gossip.
Mm-hmm.
Does the name Ebers Baker ring a bell?
What?
I remember seeing an office with that name, but that's all I know.
Is that how you
Why
pronounce
are you
her
asking?
name?
Are you related to her?
I'm not sure. I think I knew her, yes. There's a period of my life I can't quite remember.
Are you feeling okay? I have a couple of empty cells if you need to lie down and rest.
Yes.
You positive?
I'm absolutely. No need for that.
Well, I'm just gonna keep calling her Ebersbacher because I like that better.
So you really don't know anything else about it?
All I know is that you're getting on my nerves.
Tell me about you, Bruno.
I'm just what you see. Nothing more.
I see a troubled man in front of me with an attitude problem.
Oh, great. I'm gonna get
Ha
punched.
ha, so funny. Let me know how you feel after you spend a few more hours in this place.
Alright, let's see.
I understand patients are being relocated.
That's the plan, yes.
Relocated from where?
Man, I don't know. Places. Other institutes that are too crowded. The world is a madhouse these days. What do you expect?
Do you at least know if they are old or new patients?
I don't, and that's not information I could openly share anyway. Tonight, there are very few patients admitted. Tomorrow, they're bringing more.
Fine.
I'd like to tell you why I'm here. You see...
Let me stop you right there.
He doesn't care.
Not my problem. If Julia said it was okay for you to be here, then it's fine.
You're not even curious?
Do I look like the kind of person who pursues answers, knowledge, meaning?
What?
Exactly.
Are you familiar with the Kirkbride plan?
Kirk what? Sounds like something I don't care about.
It's the architecture of the building we're in.
Oh, right. I remember hearing that term during meetings to coordinate the reopening. An old and impractical type of construction.
But there were plans to change that, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know the whole story. But for sure the idea is to continue that work, beginning tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
So about Kirkbride.
Oh, no.
Hey, listen. I already said way more than I ever imagined saying on the topic of architecture. But that's it. There's nothing else about it we can discuss.
I know, I don't know why
You know
I
what
keep
I'd love to
asking.
discuss?
What, Bruno?
Action films.
What?
Okay.
Action films?
Does the term Group E ring a bell, Bruno?
Nah. Is that a therapy group?
I believe so, yes. I'm trying to find more information about it.
The archived documents in this place are a complete mess, so good luck with that.
But why is that? Why is everything here in such a state of disarray?
I don't know much about it, except that it was well before my time here. That's past history now.
Past history.
You mentioned something about past history with the Institute.
Ugh, ugly business. I don't like gossip, especially when my job is involved. This is all I know. It was mostly a conflict between the staff and directors.
Conflict? Over what?
Disagreements about the handling of patients. Apparently there were oversights. Quite a few of them. I don't know much more other than what the newspapers said. You know, the rumors.
Rumors? Well, it's back. I don't know what's going on with Twitch. It's been just, well, it might be the whole, the internet imploding from yesterday still. I don't know. It seems to be back, though.
What are these rumors about past history?
Hey, you're gonna make some people here uncomfortable if you keep asking these questions. You know, the rumors that led to the shutdown back then. But I suggest you drop this line of questioning. Now, hold on. You're not a reporter, right?
Me? No, absolutely not.
Good.
About this sudden shutdown.
Okay, listen. People here, that is, the new management, don't like hearing about that.
But you said it was old history.
Yeah, look. It's about the reputation of the place. Hanwell used to be a very well-respected institution. But then something happened. It was serious. The police got involved, newspapers, everything. The whole shebang. And now they're investing a lot of money to get this place up and running again. And they don't want those old stories surfacing again.
Well,
I see.
I'm gonna find out, and I bet you I had something to do with it. But I don't
Can you
remember.
at least tell me if you
schizophrenic.
heard what happened? Just the overall details.
Patients got hurt. Badly.
Hurt?
Nasty stuff. And that's it. I'm not saying anything else on this topic.
Okay. Appreciate the information, Bruno.
No, he's not gonna do anything. This guy can't do anything to me. He doesn't even want to take care of the guy who's running crazy in the cafeteria.
So, a madman on the loose.
Yes, we're having a bit of trouble with this especially rowdy patient. It's the second time today that he's escaped.
Second.
In my defense, the high-risk section needs a lot of maintenance. Low risk is in somewhat better shape, sans the atmosphere of impending doom. But high risk needs some intensive work, pronto.
That doesn't inspire much confidence, though.
Welcome to my world. Be thankful there's only one high-risk patient admitted at the moment.
Yikes. About this.
Stop pestering me, will you?
I don't know why they put high risk patients.
Do you know where the therapy room is?
Yes. It's on the other side of this floor.
Great. And how can I get there?
You can't with Samson back here trashing the whole cafeteria. It's the only way to reach the back corridor of this floor.
You mean the cafeteria is the only way to the therapy room?
Yeah. Well, the library also connects both sides of the building, but the last time I checked, it was locked.
Damn it.
You don't have the keys to the library?
No.
What kind of security guard are you?
Right?
Hey, back off. This place is a mess. It's a miracle they have any security.
Look, it's crucial that I get to the therapy room.
And look, this maniac behind me would rip your head off if he had the chance. There's no way I'm letting you in there.
Fine.
All right. I'll be going.
Hey, wait. You seem like a decent sport.
Really?
Or at least a harmless one. I have a favor to ask of you.
Sure.
Can you go fetch my baton? I left it in my office when I went running to pursue our friend the Tasmanian Devil here.
Okay, I guess. Where is that?
You need to go all the way through the infirmary, then down the stairway. My office is in a lower corridor they used to call the Tunnel of the Damned.
Oh, lovely.
Grief.
Nah, the name is more intimidating than it sounds. Just please go, ASAP. I need that baton to deal with the ongoing crisis.
Sounds good. I'll be on my way.
Alright, no problem, Cassie. I'll see you later. Oh. Probably only have a half hour more of this anyways. Alright, so where the heck he wants me to... Go where? I can't be a forever stream. I can't. Forever streams are for like Friday nights and Saturdays. Where do you say you have to go? It's cafeteria. Game room. I gotta get to the game room. Alright. Let's see. Bruno, the security guard, had asked me to fetch his baton to deal with the crazed patients. An annoying task, but the therapy room was beyond the cafeteria anyway, and I had to get there. Okay, but... where did he say what his stuff was? Oh, I don't know. don't think it was in here. Oh yeah, it was. Never mind. Even when it was clean and orderly so many years ago, the infirmary had never been a cozy place. The malfunctioning fluorescent lights hurt my eyes as I made my way. The photo depicted a group of patients talking amongst themselves. A therapy session? Maybe it was Group E. It was weird that a patient's drawing was pinned to the corkboard, but I wagered the nurses had done it as a sort of motivational thing. You don't need to be an artist to show your emotions, but the more I looked at this, the creepier it got. Well, yeah, it's somebody stabbing somebody else. It's, you know, I don't know why that guy's smiling. He's getting gutted. It does have 3 eyes. I don't think it's an alien. The radiators weren't working and it showed. The infirmary felt like the Arctic. Most windows in areas with patients had some manner of protection. Still, sometimes a crazed patient would tear the grills apart and mash their head against the glass. Looked like some kind of organ. I had no idea which one. Why is that just sitting there? How is this place even operating? Ooh. I hear cryings. It is not my lover, stop. How I wish the radiators were turned on, but I'd lost hope by then. Blocked stairway likely led to the basement and 2nd floor. I don't know. This place is... I don't think this is a normal mental hospital. This particular cell was quieter than the others. Quieter? I hear people crying. Oh, here it goes. What's this? Apparently some patients had already been transferred even before the reopening. The sight of these deeply disturbed people was disheartening. I tried opening the cell to no avail. The showers were covered with icky mold and grime. It was a depressing sight, to be sure. Showers here likely had an opposite effect of cleaning. There didn't seem to be any water, or whatever unspeakable fluid ran through the pipes in this place. Not much I could do with those sinks if water wasn't running. Apparently every mirror in this place was completely useless. Ugh. I guess somebody didn't like this teddy bear. Somehow I could relate to its situation, rejected and discarded by society. I wonder how many diseases could be found in that toilet. Probably all of them. I wonder if I have to do anything with this thing. I felt an immediate impulse to run away from this place. Uh-oh. Did I just get locked in? I'm not gonna put my arm in it! Shit, I'm stuck in here! Wait, who's that? No! I don't think he has any clothes! Oh no. Hold on. I can't do anything over here. Well, I can't do anything, but... Alright. Condition of of these patients. It was heartbreaking. The cell was locked, which I guessed was a good thing. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna close that. Okay. Alright, we made it through there. Poor Cassie left just when it was getting good. Just when the naked guy ran into the shower. Upon entering this corridor, I could see why it had been nicknamed Tunnel of the Damned. I didn't recall ever being down there, and I was thankful for that. On further thought, it was a relief that at least something in this place actually worked properly, and the cells were locked. Bruno's office felt just like any other cell, the difference being, of course, that he could leave whenever he pleased. A metallic sound resonated throughout the menacing Tunnel of the Damned, yet the door wouldn't open. This cell seemed to be abandoned. Odd scribblings adorned the walls. I wondered how on earth he could draw any of that. Help me what? No God. What the heck? Alright, but how is it supposed to get... Oh, there it is. There was a fancy music box inside the cabinet. Wondered what the story was behind that quaint music box. Bruno's cabinet was tightly shut. October 14th, noon. Music again. That blasted tune echoing in the corridor gets on my nerves. As if all the bizarre noises in this horrible place weren't enough. But it's the only way to keep him calm. I'll take the creepy children's nursery music over his maniacal pounding any day. Good thing I brought my own food. They said provisions would be available for us during this phase, but I swear they're trying to poison us. I pick one of the abominations in those jars from the museum over that canned stuff they sent us. Or maybe not. I'm bored. I don't know who's supervising this construction work, but there's no way the place will be in safe condition to bring in more patients anytime soon. Certainly not tonight, if you ask me, and no one will. I'm a nobody. This whole thing is way, way too rushed. You don't need to bring in a dangerous psychopath to test the security of the facilities. Just being here for 5 minutes will tell you all you need to know. I'm beginning to regret signing up for this. There's a foul stench coming from that massive metal door at the end of the corridor. I think it leads to the storage room in the basement. I can only imagine the source of that smell. Can't seem to open the door, though. It won't budge. I think it's mechanical, and that electrical sound behind it doesn't inspire confidence either. Evening. Somewhat. That's it. I'm taking that cursed musical box away. Can't stand it anymore. I don't care how much he enjoys it. Eventually he'll bang his own brains into oblivion. Gonna be organized for whatever it's worth. And note accurate times for my next entries. 6 p.m. The lighting in this godforsaken place is failing and giving me a headache with all that constant flickering. It's worse than the horrible smell at the end of the corridor, but at least the smell doesn't hurt. Hope the construction workers arrive on time. 7 p.m. Stupid me. Couldn't help myself and tried opening that door. Zap! Electric shock. Way to go, genius. I should trust my instinct next time. With all this stinking humidity down here, I can only assume the moisture has caused a wiring malfunction. One thing's for sure, I'm not getting anywhere beyond this corridor. 8 p.m. 2 keys seem to be missing. One is for the locked office of a certain Hawthorne. The other is for the office of the previous director of the Institute, Hanwell himself. That Dr. Miller guy asked me about those keys again. Sure, Your Highness, Dr. Miller. Let me spend the whole night searching for those keys for ya. I'm not your damn assistant. Although, that patient roaming the building, Leo, is it? There's something about him. I don't trust that guy. Should have a word with him when I get the chance. Okay, so now we know there are 2 keys that are missing to the office, and they don't know where it is. Oh boy. Maybe the crazed guy has it. There's the baton. I took Bruno's baton with me as he requested. Would have been taking me hours to go through all of these documents, and they didn't even seem relevant. Bruno's desk was quite a mess. I managed to make out old schedules and administrative stuff that wasn't worth my attention. No doubt the noise of the alarm would disturb the dangerous patients even more. Oh, and I hit the button! Oh shit. Turn it off. Well, I guess I hit the button. They were neglected and worn out folders, probably old security records. Well, I don't hear them. Let's just hit it again. Alright, I got the oh, what are these keys? I assumed a set of keys would be useful and grabbed them on an impulse. I guessed it was time to move on and leave this door alone. There was an old equipment scattered around, damaged and without any apparent use. We're doing okay. Just playing this point-and-click horror adventure. That is slightly cheesy. Slightly. Alright, I got keys now. I wonder if I can open any of these cells. Alright. I'm just gonna get out of here. I'm just getting out of here. I don't know. Why did he send me through here? You know what, Bruno? Why? Couldn't you have just let me stand by the freaking cafeteria while you went and got your own freaking baton?
Well, you brought my baton. Someone who's actually helpful in this godforsaken chunk of concrete.
Don't mention it. It was easy to find with your directions.
Let's see.
You know, I was acquainted with this place in the past. A number of years ago,
Wait, why are you telling me this?
Well, I assumed that since you're a security guard, you'd want to...
Hold on. We all have responsibilities here.
Didn't
I
I
take care
hear
of
this
patients
already?
who misbehave. Julia decides who gets in. That's it.
But...
Anything else is above my paycheck.
Fine, fine. Alright. What about, the madman on the loose now?
So, what are you gonna do about that madman? You have the baton now.
I'm not going in there yet. I'll wait until he's calmed down a bit.
How can you calm down someone like him?
He will calm down. Eventually, I guess.
You know what? Give me the baton. Give it back. I'll go in there and take care of him. Oh, I got these records.
About these keys.
Hold on. What the hell are you doing with that?
Oh, shit.
I thought...
Give that back right now.
Damn it! Did I have to give it back to him?
Do you like classical music, Bruno?
I don't like music. Period.
Alright.
See you later, Bruno.
I don't have the keys anymore. Damn it. I gotta go back down and get them. You know, why did I show him the damn keys? I took them from his office and I'm like, yeah, hey, see these keys that were sitting in your office? Can you tell me about them? Yeah, it's true. Kind of hungry. I need a snack. But I have to get healthy snacks. I can't get non-healthy snacks anymore. They're gone. I have some blueberries in the fridge. Maybe I can have some blueberries. I don't have any tomatoes. I gotta go shopping, actually. I think I'm gonna go shopping tonight for some stuff. Because I'm gonna make this BB10. You know what I'm making tomorrow for dinner? Bean soup. I gotta eat more beans. Because they're good for my heart. So, I'm making bean soup. But I gotta go get veggies so I can, you know, fancy it up a little bit. I'm gonna get some tomatoes. I'm gonna get some carrots. I have some celery already, and I have onions. And I'm gonna, like, saute them all up. And then I'm gonna cook it in there with the beans. And then I'm gonna put some seasonings in there. Oh, it's gonna be good. Gonna be chef's kiss. Why? Why no bean soup? It's gonna have 15 different kinds of beans. 15! Ah. What do you mean? Alright, so what am I supposed to do now? Oh, I have those records. I probably should go put them in their sleeves. It's not a bean addiction. Hey, this is opened. Was that open before? Oh. That didn't deserve my attention. No, it was impossible to pull it out. Yeah. A register of patients who had forever become part of the Hanwell Mental Institute. One of these days I'm going to open one of these up and it's going to say Chudah on it. I'm trying to. It won't let me. An old vinyl classical gold. Ah, there we go. Violin concertos. Op 8. Such elegant violins. Alright, classical gold has Op 8. I gotta write this down. Alright. What am I doing here? Okay, come on. These controls are not exactly elegant. Relaxing classical music. Classical. I gotta see what this one is. Prelude for guitar number 16. can barely hear any of this. Alright. Toccata in D minor. Alright. I don't know if I need to know all of these. Probably. Couldn't grab... Okay. Classic symphonies. This one was yellow. Let's see. Adagio Op 2. I don't know if I need to, like, put these back into the right... I don't know. I feel like I have to know all this, but I don't know. Well, take my thing back. Take it back. Okay. What's in here? There was nothing of importance to me inside the safe. Oh, speaker wiring diagram. Oh, I wonder if I have to play the correct song. Probably, but I don't know which one I'm gonna need. Alright, so... So now what am I supposed to do? Where the hell did what's-her butt go? I don't know if I can go upstairs. Maybe she went up here. I'm gonna stomp around here as loud as I can, just to piss her off. Alright, do I gotta go talk to this guy? Where did Bruno go?
Hello again.
Alright, so...
About this.
Stop pestering.
Alright, fine.
Any idea where I can find Dr. Miller?
He tends to be upstairs most of the time. In fact, I haven't seen him leave the laboratory since I got here.
All right. Thank you for the tip.
Okay.
I wish you could give me more info about it.
You are giving me a headache.
Well, what are you gonna do about
Do
it?
you like being a security guard in a mental hospital, Bruno?
Sometimes it can be tiring dealing with patients when they're having a bad day. And also the bureaucracy. But you know what tires me the most?
What is that?
Curious people who ask too many questions.
Yes, I share that sentiment. Oh, wait.
Remembering my past. Fuck.
So, the only way to reach the therapy room is through the cafeteria, then?
Presently, yes.
Will he really come down on his own?
And what do I know? I'm not a psychologist or whatever. Last time he escaped, I found him playing with a toy. I think it was an instrument for children. I was able to catch him thanks to that little distraction.
Ooh.
But now, who knows? Eventually he'll collapse.
Maybe that's the little guitar downstairs. The old ukulele. Alright.
I'll be going.
I gotta go back down there. Why did I give him those keys, damn it? What? You just broke the glass. Why are you licking it? You. Oh, Sky. Alright, I gotta go get the little ukulele. Time to go through the a hallway of horrors. No! Well, if this was an Otome, maybe. If it was, maybe. Alright. You know what? I can fix him. Is this it? What? He does have a nice smile. What was his name again? Chad? Was that his name? I don't know. I wonder what the story was behind that quaint music box. They're neglected, blah blah blah. Aw, man. Okay, it's not Chad. We're gonna call him Eugene. That's his name. That's not a very good Otome love interest name, but... Oh, hey, the naked dude's gone. We're just gonna call him Eugene. Or do you got a better name for him? Being done. No, it's not lunatic. Why are you dehumanizing these people? They're human beings just like us. Eugene. Alright, fine. Not Eugene. His name is... I don't see anything now. We're just gonna name him. What do you mean you don't think so? We're just gonna name him Larry. Okay, Larry. That sounds like a good one. Don't you guys think? We're just gonna name him Larry. What do you mean? Oh man, can I get through here yet? See, B-Coin thinks it's a good name. And if we want to be all like hoity-toity, we can just call him Lawrence. You know. That's his full name, Lawrence. I bet you he murdered his whole family. He probably did. That's why he's here. He went on a rampage. Not a reading rampage. He went on a real rampage. What do you mean, what a nice guy? He's crazy, okay? Oh, what's this? Sophisticated choice for this room. What could it have meant to the owner? BB10, close your eyes! Close your eyes. What's this? Those drawers seem to be jammed. Damn. What? Listen, I'm averting my gaze. I'm averting my gaze. What's up here? Anything good? I wonder what it was used for. Oh shit. There's gotta be something else in here. I didn't realize it until I got there. Oh. Ebersbacher's library was respectable and well preserved. I would have loved to read some of those books, but time was pressing. I know. Well, what's this? Why is that? Wait, that guy's chained, and he's only got barely any cloth on him. What is with this artwork? You know what this game needs? You know? Do you know what this game needs? A picture of Saturn devouring his son. That's absolutely what this game needs. If it doesn't have a picture of that in here somewhere, I'm going to be sorely disappointed. I'm going to be. I don't know what to do now, man. I don't know where to go. Archives, we already went in there. I don't know what to do about these. I gotta do something with these records, notes, essays, even. Oh, maybe. Hold on, you guys. I had a thought. I know it's not often that I do, but I had a thought. Maybe I should play music to calm down Lawrence or Larry. No, I'm thinking it's a good thought. Maybe. I gotta just figure out what type of music he likes. I gotta... Alright. I'm pretty sure his cell was downstairs. It was downstairs. And with the little ukulele. Maybe I can figure something out from there. No! Come on! It's a good thought. I just have to walk past the cells of despair. Go through this is like the hallway of despair. No! It's gotta be. Come on. Alright. We gotta get down here. Look. Alright, so something here. This is not giving me very much. It's just horses. I bet you that guy on top, that horse on top is Deathface. BB10, you better know what that is. Do I need to know classical music? I almost felt sorry for this man. Being locked in here for even a brief period of time would turn anyone mad. It is the unbroken horsey, yes. with beautiful mascara. Alright, Maybe we got something in here. Let's see. Let's look in here real quick. something, you can't. Writing, zap, no. Come on, look back, come on. Something about blasting a tune echoing in the corridor gets on my nerves, as if all the bizarre notes in the horrible place weren't enough. But it's the only way to keep him calm. I'll take the creepy children's nursery music over his maniacal pounding any day. So, do I have to actually listen to all this stuff? I don't know what song I'm gonna have to use. The locker seemed to be jammed, so I decided to leave it alone. Alright, so that didn't really give me a lot. But where were those the covers to the records? I feel like one might have been here. Oh, that's where I found the record. The records. Yeah, the covers were around. Here's one, I think. This is Classic Symphonies. Adagio, Piano Sonata. I don't know if any of these sound like lullabies to me. Or children's music. I don't know my classical symphonies. It all seemed like random notes, even silly jokes, but from better days the Institute had seen. Not the kind of information I was looking for. Alright, let's see. Maybe he can give us a clue.
Hi again, Bruno.
Probably like, oh no, not this asshole. Alright,
I was really hoping you would go in there with your trusty baton and get the guy.
Negotiate a raise for me? And I might consider that.
oh, I don't know. Hold on. Tasks, find theory, remember people, items.
There were records lying around in the infirmary. Do you recognize them?
No, there's random junk scattered everywhere. They need to clean up this damn place.
I know. No.
Want to hear this selection, Bruno?
Not interested.
Alright.
See you later, Bruno.
I just need to figure this out and then we can call it. I gotta get in and save Larry. He needs my help. Look at this. This poor man. He needs help. I need to put him to sleep. I need to put the guy down. Hold on, Gabby. I just gotta. I gotta. Where? Alright, library. Was I able to get in the library yet? Alright, I think there was one in the archives. Alright, well, hold on. Let's just try. Classical symphonies. I can't read any of that. Relaxing classic music. Maybe we could just go with relaxing. Prelude for guitar. Maybe that's it. Some relaxing guitar music. Because the guy likes the guitar, right? Yeah, that's it. Damn it, you treat my boy Larry better, Bruno. Don't you be fucking around with Larry. Poor man. 10 p.m. Yes, we made it to 10 p.m.